Good evening and welcome. When this week began, hardly anyone was talking about a storm named Helene. Tonight, it's all anyone is talking about along the Florida coast and across the deep south.
Really unchanged, but we'll touch on that in just a second. Got some rain bands beginning to work their way through. We had a couple yesterday that produced some pretty gusty winds, and this is what's going to happen throughout the morning hours. From time to time, you're going to get a rain band to roll through. You get some gusty winds, but the core of the storm, or what we're going to feel, is not going to be until later this afternoon and into the evening. Let's say from about 2 or 3 p.m. till about 9 or 10 p.m. That's really the window of, I think, the worst weather overall. But notice there is a tornado warning now, just north of the Alligator Alley area as well. We'll get some of these again throughout the day. They just kind of spin up. They don't last very long, but we're on the eastern side of the storm, and that's why. Now where the rain's going to start and the wind's going to pick up later this afternoon. Here's the storm itself. It has been spending all night trying to decide which eye wall it really wants to form. There's two what we call concentric eye walls going on at the same time. And that's a good thing, because that's what's not allowing this storm to rapidly intensify. Is likely not going to be until this evening. Okay, so this evening, so understand that. So quickly rolling through. I'm going to come walking over, sit next to you guys in just a second. But this is about 3 o'clock. You see the storm offshore. 5 o'clock, again, it's offshore. I think between about 3 and 9, 3 and 10 is when we're going to have the strongest weather around central Florida.
All right, everybody, it's 9:36 right now, and we are literally less than an hour away now, or about an hour away from official landfall of Hurricane Helene in the Big Bend of Florida.
Areas in Gulfport, and you can see Shore Boulevard behind me is already flooded. We see Gulfport police has been out in the area. They've been blocking all streets, trying to prevent people with those signs that say saltwater flooding.
Sun is out. It's a dry day now, but the damage is done. If you take a look over my shoulder here, you can see the residual flooding that was left behind by Hurricane Helene. In fact, we are standing right now on a bridge that connects mainland Tampa to Davis Islands.
Clearwater Beach, and some video we have from there right now. And here's what it looks like tonight. Wow. You see, wow, it looks kind of like a river there, doesn't it? And this is right through Clearwater Beach.
This morning, a monster storm unleashing its fury overnight on Florida's Gulf Coast. Hurricane Helene, a catastrophic Category 4, showing no mercy, destroying property, flooding hotel lobbies, businesses, and homes, and submerging vehicles in oceans of water.
Hey everybody, we're leaving. We're headed to the facility. Just want to let y'all know, giving y'all an update. Chilling during the storm, everybody. We're doing good. We're good. Just to let everybody know, giving y'all an update. Pull up pro camera mode. I barely get 1, 2 of the shots. They gotta set the auto adjust now. That water ain't usually that high, Quiz. The way it's set up is wherever you leave it off at, it's supposed to go right back.
That's why they did it, because the light is out.
Right. I see that now. The fence is gone. The billboard is gone.
this was
Right.
it's probably just done receded, you know. Nah, I ain't gonna go through that if I don't have to. My.
Oh, right. Them things snapped.
Yeah. That's why they say you need to wait until they clear it.
Let's debris. I'm gonna do a video.
One of these trees was on the power line when I came through the other day. Must have been the one back there. Well, ain't none of them as bad as we came down Tarpon Ave and all them poles that you saw when we was going by that lake.
Beach communities were some of the hardest hit areas during Helene and Milton. Treasure Island was devastated by flooding and wind damage. From the beaches to the hotels, the community is really trying to find ways to get back on its feet as quickly as possible. Fox 13's Kylie Jones has an update on the recovery efforts in Treasure Island.
The piles of debris have unfortunately become a familiar sight here in Treasure Island.